is equal to, so this dot FB, so FB, that is the form builder object dot group. You can create a form group, and form group contains collection of controls. You don't need to allocate memory for those controls newly every time, because already form builder is having the memory for the form controls. You have to define the control name, and it is an array. It is a key and value type, dictionary type collection. In that case, key and value, so just you have to define name is a string type, what kind of value you want for that, and price, and it is a array. It is empty. Currently it is empty. Why every property is a string type? Because every property contains several attributes. So every property contains attributes like its value, its validation related attributes, its state related attributes. So those, one more example I will show you how to use other attributes. Initially, we are just configuring the elements. Okay, how do we create a nested one? Nested, that means FRM details, and we are configuring. So this dot, so this dot, so FB dot group. This is another inside it. So this is another form inside the form group. So here it will have the options like city. Okay, it is an empty. Another option like we have in stock. In stock, it is again empty. So this is one simple a form I created by using this form builder. That's good. That means here it is loaded into memory of the component. So we are accessing it and we are using it. What is difference is, if you want to continue the memory of the form until the component is there in your memory. So that means we don't want the form memory to be allocated every time whenever I requested the form. Once the memory is loaded for the form, the same will be continuing for until I close the component. So because sometimes we need to have to work only with the form every time in the UI. And sometimes we need form only when specific operation is performed. Sometimes entire component is working with only form. In that case, we can better go with a form builder, because you don't need to allocate memory every time. Then how you can assign this to the UI? How we can assign this to the UI? How a form group is assigned? So how a form control is assigned? So the concept is same. How do we do that? Let's see. So into the HTML file now, we are creating a form group. And how we are configuring that? So here we are using the same approach, div and a class as form control. And here I am defining as general details. That means here I am defining a details like general details, and I need to design a form. Okay, so in this form we are configuring form group. That means here we have to attach form group. Form group is equal to FRM register. It is referring to a form group now. It is configuring to a form group. And inside the form group, it will have controls. So let's keep the controls. I will create a data list, data term. So one is name and data definition. And here input type is equal to text. I need to attach this to the form control. Then we have to just use this form control name. form control name. Form control name is equal to, it should refer to the name. Name is the form control name inside that group. Similarly, another I am defining is price. And the data definition, here I am configuring input type is equal to text, and the form control name is equal to price. We have to configure that. This is the parent form here, general details. So I will keep this heading there. So this is general details related form. And here inside the same form, we have another form. Means other details need to be configured. So here stock details. In the same form group, we need to add another form group. That means we need a container. And here we have to configure form group name. Form group name is equal to FRM details. FRM details is the form group name. So form group, so that is for the parent form, and form group name, that is for the child form, nested form. That means here better I will give here the options. The properties used in form for elements, used for elements in form builder to bind with the UI. So one is form group. So the main form that we have designed is configured by using form group. So that means this is referring to the parent form, and form group name, this is referring to the child form, and another one is form control name. Form control name is the elements in form are configured by using this. So we need to just attach that. That means the options inside this details. This is another form group, stock details. Here I am adding another data list and data term. Here it is city, and same. So it is some select drop down. Into that option we have Delhi, and into that option we have Hyderabad, like this. And this select should work for form control. It is form control. This is for city. And another data term. This is for in stock. And the data definition. This is input type equal to checkbox. And here this is for form control name, and this is the form control name in stock. It is for in stock, and here we say yes, available or not. So everything is similar, only the point is in your logic. So you are using a form builder which is injected into the component. So when you are continuously working with a form from begin to end, better use a form builder. If you are using the forms in between your interactions, then better use the general form groups and form controls, right? So form builder is better when you are continuously working with a form and you need the form to dynamically respond for elements, adding elements, removing elements dynamically we need to manage. Then we can use this technique. Here, how we can collect the data and use the data, the approach is same. How to collect and use the data, the approach is the same. How we are configuring, the approach is same. So here I will just give, this is not form control, this is container. Okay. So that means how you are defining the form and how you are accessing